Welcome. I'm Bill Wake. We're here working on a calculator that can work with inches, and we've got a lot of the expression stuff done, but one thing we haven't dealt with is the possibility that numbers can be infinity or not a number. And I've had this on the list for a while, and I decided, that should get to the top. Let's see. So we'll put that on top, just figuring out, making sure we report the right thing for those values. It might even work already. We certainly haven't tested it or any of that stuff. And then once we'd finished that, we had some refactorings that were kind of clear to me with the changes we made yesterday. And it's all towards working on negative numbers. So I'm very hopeful we'll get to that today too. All right. So the place we can see this, well, let's make a calculator test. All right. Well, we did that. Okay, so we put in a lot of digits, and we get a display number too big or too small. Let's find that text. Maybe we did better. All right, if numbers contains nil. Okay, I mean, that's handling the parsing. We want to deal with it in computation. Let me clarify that here. Parsing overflow value. All right. Well, I think we can. Well, let's see. Divide by 0 yields infinity. I think that's what we want to say. So 9 divided by 0 equals, and I think, well, we might get plus infinity. I don't know if that's what we really get, but it's kind of what I'd like. Divide positive by 0 yields plus infinity. All right, which immediately tells us to try the other case. Divide negative by 0 yields minus infinity. Can we generate that yet? I don't think we can. We don't have that negation yet. Let's see. How can we? If we calculate it as a negative, we could do 0 minus 9, but then if we divide it has higher precedence. So, maybe we can't get negative infinity. Well, let's enter minus. I think this test will blow up and we'll just take it out of the running for now. All right. Oops. Subtract. Okay. Oh, I'm glad to see a comment. 0 minus no, because it'll do divide by 0 without applying the minus first. Because precedence. We don't have parentheses yet, so maybe we should add those pretty soon. All right. Did it build? Let's put this back where we're working. I don't think I stopped. I definitely closed the simulator though. Maybe that's the price I'm paying here. So I know Apple's got all kinds of stuff coming out this week. I watched a video on observable that sort of simplifies some of the observable object stuff we'd use. And I saw there's a new in Swift UI, and I don't know what else I have on my tabs. Oh, macros. Yeah, this observable thing is a macro actually. They've got a replacement I don't know if it's a wrapper or a replacement for core data called Swift Data, and then a Swift UI and Xcode sessions. So I don't know. They had about 50 other sessions. Okay, come on. But yeah, that'll be interesting this week. They don't mention core data in the description, so I don't know what the relationship is. Adding Swift Data to a core data app. So Swift Data is supposed to be a more Swift-like version of access to data. But that's about all I know. I know it uses Codable. That's pretty much it. Okay, we're making progress. Let me get this back here. I'll miss all your comments. Well, yeah, we don't support entering -9 directly either. So it's on. I mean, it was like the next thing on my list, but parentheses are pretty good too. Well, almost the next. Maybe we should move those up so we can test this with the negative infinity case. Okay, one failure. Good. Good enough. That's interesting. I don't know. Like, what's my target audience? I don't know. Plus infinity, I would think would be like barely comprehensible, but plus infinity sign is probably one step too far. I mean, there's enough people out there that say, yeah, I didn't do math or I didn't like math. And, like infinity is a pretty advanced concept in math, I mean, it's, in the last 150, 200 years, Cantor really was the first that kind of really explained anything about it, I guess. Yeah, I don't think they'll know the infinity symbol. Plus infinity, I don't know, maybe even just saying infinity would be a better thing. Or maybe just saying can't compute this number, or number too big or small, or number out of range. Result is out of range. I don't know. I got to find a better phrase for this. This is not it. I'm glad it detected it, but I think we'll have to special case it and have our own message. Okay, and then this one, it's gonna fail, right? But I'm gonna comment it. You can mark it ignored, but I find that, I don't know, maybe it's not bad. Disable this test. I think we get some sign that it's not running. Okay, and no value found. Oh, okay, I believe that. Something weird. Yeah, maybe too large. Although, like plus infinity, right? You have plus infinity for positive numbers divided by 0, and negative infinity for negative numbers divided by 0. And if they get too small, they just start getting close to 0. I don't know how Swift handles it. I know they call them subnormal numbers. Let's see, I don't think I have double up here. Whoops. Okay. Pairing, sign, querying. State, yeah, is subnormal. I mean, nobody's. we're not building integrated circuits with this app. Oh, this calculator. We're measuring fabric to. I mean, normally they work in a 1/16 of an inch max, maybe a 32nd, but never. 1 to the minus 307 or something like that, or 10 to the minus 307. Yeah. All right. So I think let's set our sights on something different here. I think I'm going to say, yeah, maybe result too large. That's kind of reasonable. All right, that still fails. Let's see, where's that being formatted? It might be in here. Okay, and it got plus infinity. Let's see, formatter. All right, that's this. Okay, I think let's say if number dot is infinite, and positive, return something else, return this. Now is that formatter? Where's our formatter? Is number formatter. Okay, yeah, that's a system type. Okay, so it is kind of up to us, I guess. Well, let's make inches as an NS number. Well, okay. This is kind of part of it. Okay. If we get formatted at string from value, otherwise, that otherwise is kind of weird. And then let's return result. Okay. This becomes format number of the inches. Okay. And now inches is not used. All right. Yeah, infinity's, just somebody says it's infinite, they kind of know it's screwed up and they're not going to be doing much with it. Referenced unknown key. Minus. Oh, I did some stuff. Okay. I forgot about that. Let's see. What did I do? If keypad. I looked at keypad and was looking at the math stuff and realized like I wasn't using the subtract operator. I was using a dash or a hyphen. What you get when you type minus on your keyboard, and that's not really the same as the actual subtract font character that goes with the multiply with an X and the divide with a dash and a colon. So I changed this to that value, but I think I didn't even run tests apparently. Our mapping. Yeah, this one needs to be handled differently. Right. So case minus, case plus, we're going to map those to the right key. That should work like this one. Whoops. I think it does. I mean, definitely in like IEEE arithmetic terms, they distinguish plus infinity and minus infinity. And since it said plus infinity, I suspect it really does, All right. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna leave result too large. I think this is one where I'm gonna see what people do. Okay. Now in imperial formatter. Okay, so something's weird because I'm not using inches and yet it doesn't complain. Like usually I get complaints when I don't care, and now I want something. There we go. No? Oh, whoops. Fair enough. Why I'm not getting it, I don't know, but inches is not used now. Okay. So that one should be fine. And then this one, I'm going to take it out. Let's say let numeric part equal format, what did I call it? Format number of NS number value of number. Okay. And I'm going to pull this up. Let's see. Numeric part equals format number. So this formatter.string from, that's being done by that thing. So this goes to numeric part. Whoops. I wish I had control over the words. What's a word? All right. Assign numeric part label. Okay. That should still fail. Okay, prefer. Yeah. Okay. Right. So plus infinity is not too large. All right. So let's take this out now. Well, this is value. I don't know that. I'm not sure what NS number does. Value. Okay, now here we're working with doubles. How did this get? Oh, it got turned into an NS number there. Well, I almost think NS number. Why is this NS number here? The formatter likes it. Okay. Double value. Okay, we'll turn it back into a double. I think we're maybe doing something unnecessary, but we're going to try and we'll check it first. Is formatter.string not prepared to deal with a double? Yeah. Okay. That explains that. Formatter.string from value. I don't know that the caller really has an NS number sitting around. But, okay, I think this should pass. Well, what do I know? Calculator test. Nine divided by 0 equals. Okay. Expression. Let's get this over here. I don't know if this part is. Let's do that. Gives me a double. Well, what is that double? I don't know. Let's just run one test. Error. Okay. It's like it never got here. Huh. Format number as yard feet inches. That's what we're using now. Result.format. Okay, we'll run a little more stepwise. I feel like we're gonna have to step forward a few times. 2, 9 divided by C. Wait a minute. Okay. Whoops. Let's just try. Yeah. Yeah, that may be the problem. So what I want to do a little experiment here. Well, no, maybe let's pursue what you suggested. This number coming in is an NS number. Where does it come from? Because we do our calculations as numbers, I think, as doubles, I think. Result is formatter as yard feet inches. Something's really okay. This is when the input is empty when I get here, so I should have just stopped there. All right, well, that's one thing. But, oh, format, okay. Format takes imperial formatter function. Is this the right place? From a number. Is an NS number. Right? And inches is an NS number. Okay. Let's see where we. Well, it's handy for printing, but I don't think it's great for anything else. All right, let's block this test temporarily. Whoops. Sorry, this test. This test. All right. All right, so I should get to failing situations. Right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's what's going on somewhere. I want to switch that to double throughout, and if I have to convert it, you can't enter a negative infinity or anything, so I don't think there's any issue there. Imperial formatter number is NS number. Okay, let's change this to double. And okay, let's see who breaks compiler wise. Okay, can't convert NS number. Okay. And all right. Double. I'm going to take the double here. double, double. Okay, now these, and this should be double. We'll make the callers adjust. Okay, so double value. Let's take out that. Let's just make this value. If value is infinite, too large, formatter.string, this has to be NS number. No. NS number of value. NS number of value that. Okay. Now this one remaining equals, I guess that's really just the inches. And this maybe is a let. I don't think we do adjust it. Okay. I don't know what's down here. NS number, taking that out. Okay. All right, so our formatter is happy. Okay, he has to do that here. But we'll already peel that off. Okay, that's double. I'll just change this name to inches. Okay. Okay. Now, well, a build should tell us the callers that are messed up. Okay. Inches, well, inches wants to be double. No, take it smaller. Let's make this in, no. The inches dot double value. Okay. That there may be some tests that touch these, but that's most of it. Okay. Running tests. Good. Okay. So switch to formatter using double rather than NS number. How about switch to passing in double to formatter rather than NS number. Well, it's still a little bit twisted. Okay, so that one inches. Let's try and get these other ones to double. Yeah, lots of opportunity. Okay, number let value. Well, we're coming in with a what? This is negate minus value. Okay. Number is just A. Okay. I'm liking this better. I don't remember what drove us the other way, though. Okay. Return formatter.string from a number. Format. Okay. Value of type double value. Well, there's only one value in here, so I think I'll put the let in there like the others. Numbers equals input, format number from string. Double value. Okay. Now, there's going to be callers that probably mess this up too. Although a lot of times we didn't have to say an NS number. We just put the value and the compiler figured it out. All right. We should get the two ignored tests. Let me do a clean. Formatter. Yeah, so I don't know if there's a better formatter somewhere than number formatter to use. I mean, the nice thing with it is it kind of default, it doesn't print .0 at the end of all the doubles if they're actually integer values or if they match up to integer values. I don't know if, I mean, needing NS number, NS number's been around since, 1990s, and NS is for next step, so it's pretty old. Okay. Right, so switch value to use double I'll say store double rather than NS number. Okay, now let's bring back this test. Enable it and run it. Okay, we're still messed up. Plus infinity. Somebody's... I don't know. Divide. I mean, expression. No. I don't know when this gets triggered. Minus. Okay. I guess it's this imperial formatter. I want to make sure this is being called. It seems like it's dying out before it ever gets back. Yeah, that never got called. Calc.display. So, well, let's turn this break on too. Okay, print result. No, where's that going to call our number is plus infinity? Okay. So step in. Well, let's try it manually, but I don't think so. I mean, I think it should keep going when it computes. It's kind of 0. Whoops. Clear. 9 divided by 0 equals. Okay. Did I not call this? No, I call format number. This is that. Okay. Huh. I think, well, it's not a yard feet inches, so something's already funny, right? It's result format. Let's go look at that. I think, yeah, that's what's going on. It's getting printed here. We only kick in our formatter for imperial units. So with inches, it does it. But I think what we're seeing is that that rule kind of applies universally. Okay. Let's copy this in for a moment. I think we can. Extension on value. Okay, let's make a format number. Does he know formatter? He does not. Okay, so if you had this, well, we want to say return format number. Formatter a number. Yeah, I think that's what I really should be doing. Cannot be used on instance. Okay. I never know when I need this names for static stuff. All right. So value formatter number. Format number. All right. Here we are. Okay. The mistake may be, I'm just not sure. Right. Okay. Well, that finally passes. Make calculator port result too large for plus infinity. Okay. That is true. Now, what to fix? I mean, in a way, I don't really think it's ideal that value knows how to format its own stuff. In a way, I don't care, but imperial formatter. I guess I got to look at number formatter. There's a lot there that I don't use. Huh. Maybe I just don't use it fancy enough. Uh-huh. I don't use number formatter very well. Okay, let's do that. So the formatter, well, I don't know. I mean, value shouldn't need to own a formatter the whole time. It's got enough to do. Let's make this a value formatter. Is that going to be good? Right. So I think what I can do is say formatter dot infinity symbol equals result to large. And if I do that, I think we pass still. Right. So, okay. I mean, number formatter's got some flexibility to it. Now, this was inline before, and I think that was okay. Okay-ish. All right, so I think I can. My problem is this format, this thing. So that's from formatter.string, returns a string question mark, number formatter. String colon, is that what we did? Oh, string parent. String from number returns a number. String containing the formatted value. I don't know when that returns nothing. Okay, I don't want to. I almost want to do this. This number value. That's saying if the string, well, I'm doing it in the wrong place for one thing. Let's do it here. I just don't like that bare return. Yeah, so I think that must be what happens if I passed in ABC, but in theory, that shouldn't happen. So I think we're okay. Right, because this is, well, formatter string from value. I guess if it's, I don't know what, I don't know, NS number. Right. Yikes. Value, okay, we string value. Okay, I'm going to take this one out. I don't think there's a place where we should generate this if it, I don't know what formatter.string. You just don't have enough information to know when it's returning nil, and the documentation didn't tell us either. Returns a string, okay, but it doesn't. I think if it returns that error, we just have to figure out what happened. But this, I think, should be the same. Okay, and so I can take this out. Getting there, but my goodness. All right. And then imperial formatter. Right, this should not be necessary now because it's using, well, it's got its own. Yeah, there's just enough grief in here. I wonder if I turn it around and make imperial formatter have to handle any of these. Where's this? Then he could do this stuff. And then I could just pass it the value, format number. What? Oh, this is enum for no reason I can see. Yeah, it's all static methods. Okay. Let's see. So I guess what I'd like to do is push this stuff into imperial formatter and make it responsible for formatting no, this is maybe I pass in the number formatter. Let's do that. Okay, and that's going to come into each of these functions. So let's do formatter is number formatter. Okay, because these functions are supposed to be little standalone functions that get plugged in, and at some point we're going to let you change between as inches, as yard to feet inches, as feet, and okay, imperial formatter is now number formatter double. Okay, formatter. Nobody's using this one. Okay, and then they got to call it with this. All right, and then there should be some callers that are not happy. Okay, that should be okay. Tests, okay. Formatter. Compare format as your features. Okay. We really should pass message. Oh, we don't use it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Next test. Let's take 0 divided by 0. Yields NaN. I don't know. Result is invalid. It's not really not a number because it could be an inch. So, like, is an inch a number? I don't know. Result can't be computed. Determined. All right, and I'm expecting the default formatter is probably NaN. I think we saw it. Okay. Right. And value. I don't know if that's the name or not. Not a number symbol. Do we have value tests? Let's do that test at this level. Actually, I think this whole test would be better off at this level. Let's do that. Value tests. How about plus infinity says result to large. Okay. And then this is what value equals 9 divided by 0. I guess we'll put the points on just because that. And then value dot format okay. Well, let's just test exceptional numbers. And then this is, well, let's do, okay, check. Input is 9 divided by 0. 9 divided by 0. Okay. I don't know if that's a little too weird, but I think it's okay. Okay, so let's run this check. Okay. That we can get behind. Okay, move tests to value tests. Test result values directly. Okay. Now I think we can do the next tests. Let's do inches. I think we don't want to see result too large in, so we want to make sure that's right. Okay, so inches. Inches. Okay, I think I like that too. I think we've done that, but I'd like to document it if nothing else. We have not. Okay. Result too large in. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. That's a good trick. Okay, I think this format number, are we using it? Right, we can't just format the number. We really need to know the sign and the label, if any. Good point. Yeah, let's take a break. The answer will become clear in the next 3 or 4 minutes. All right, see you then. Okay, welcome back. Okay, so the issue is if you use the formatter here for numbers, we just noticed that it's we configured the formatter to deal with the cases of not a number or infinity, and so this one has no problem. If we use that same formatter, it will spit back our result can't be determined or too large. And then this thing ends up just slapping on the label. Okay. So really you don't want to do the sign or numeric part if it's got a problem, if it's exceptional. Okay. And I don't think well, this is, I think this part, I think this is the same mechanism we had before that will format this thing. Okay. But I think the answer is if the value is infinite or the value is NaN, not a normal, not a number, we're just going to return the result. And oh no. Okay. Now the sign. Maybe sign is. I want sign to be part of this again. So I'm going to put the sign. It's going to be -1 or 1. Okay. And then here, I'm going to format sign times number. All right. And now this, okay, this needs to come in with it. Label. All right. And okay, trying to get back where we were on this thing. This, okay. I think I could just return that now. Okay. Okay, so I think we're still relying on this thing to give us the message we want, but then if it's an exceptional value, we return this. Otherwise, we return a result and the label put together. I think that's okay. Now, this thing still bugs me. Who calls it? It's well, all right, I guess I'll at least move it down. We'll put the parsing before the printing. This complexity, I don't think we can escape. No, operator. Oh no, operator is the thing that's triggering this. Okay. Define infinity symbols in the cases. Are you talking about in the formatter? Well, I'm if I'm basically saying I'm going to rely on the formatter to do the job, but if it turns out I'm formatting an exceptional number, I'm just going to deal with whatever it gave me. Because I don't want to necessarily push that back to the formatter, because he really is just formatting a number. So I think I'll leave that as is. There, yeah. So the infinity symbol is really only defined in value, and that's here on his format. The thing that bugs me slightly is creating that thing for everything we format, which is why I considered pulling it out. I know it's not that big an object. It's all kind of, well, it's mostly kind of simple functions, not really on an object. But it's kind of deciding to plug in these symbols for it. Yeah, I think. What about the production code? Really, it's this. Well, we're going to be coming back in here because we have to. We're going to make this pluggable. This argument. So I know it's not the last time we're going to be looking at this code. Where's formatter being used? It's not. Okay. Now maybe it should get its. Okay, let's do that thing. I'm going to pull value formatter out. Well, let's do it this way. Class, maybe struct value formatter. Got init. I can do it like this. Okay. The editor just forgets it's supposed to delete those sometimes. I don't know why. All right. Value. Okay. Now I need a format. Well, and a value. These things don't need to be done now. Okay, so now this thing, okay. So his caller can do the same thing. Okay, so we'll create that thing and we'll do value. Dot format. Result. Oops. Okay, now who calls this otherwise is tests. I don't know. Maybe this would be better off over here. No, he's an enum. All right. Yeah, I'm just resisting these tests, I guess. A lot of value formatter tests. Oh, the editor changed it on me. That's why. Okay. Let's just call it formatter. Where did that format? Formatter and value. Well, all these tests are format tests. Oh, no, they're not really. A lot of them are. Okay. These are arithmetic tests. They're just using that formatter. Okay, let's get this one straightened out first. Error message. Okay, this should still pass. Oh, everything else is gonna. Okay, I guess I haven't cleared it out yet. Format number without units. That's a formatter test. Value for 42 should be 42. We'll do this. Okay. I guess I'll take the same argument here. Okay. These are value formatter tests. I'll split this up shortly. Okay, they need this. Okay, test 0 inches is also a value formatter. Oops. Well, that all seems okay. Okay. And this one, same deal. Formatted out format. Value inches. Format this. And the value should be that. Why are you messing up? Format, yes, that comes off. That's why I'm having so much trouble. I know. It's still too many formats, I think, but it's all going to be variable. Now this stuff, see, we're testing it with the formatter, but I think really we should do this as just a pure value test. So let's take this off. And that should be the same as value.number3. So 5 minus 2 is 3. All right. Value is not equatable. Okay, that should be. I think that should be equatable. And I think it should synthesize that. Okay. Testing. Okay. All right. So let's pursue this some more. Okay, 5 inches minus 2 inches. Value error. 5 minus 5 inches 2. Value at inches 5 minus value at inches 2. Oh, capital V. Okay. Error times anything is error. I think I'm keeping what I had. Should be. I mean, I like this much, much better. Okay. 2 times message should be message. Number. And I really should have caught this before, so sorry to make you watch that process. Number times inches, okay. Number 5, oh, okay. I don't know where it was. I guess this is a formatting question. I think that should be okay. All right, let's pull these out. And we need the imports. Okay, so pull out a value formatter. Modify value test to separate formatting tests from tests of resulting values. Okay, now I think we're done. Value formatter. I think value.format may be gone, I hope. This. Okay, we could work on that test. So this is formatter. Value. Expect. So that should be gone. Okay, we'll delete that dead function and let's pull another class out. And this is value formatter. Number formatter. Does that need that there? Oh, okay, he needs it too. All right. Well, once again, I thought, oh, this will be a 10-minute job. Why I don't do estimates. Okay. Values, mostly it's arithmetic. It's still got a parser. You might consider pulling that out for the same reasons. And we've got a lot more clarity around, well, we've got these tests that are focused on the values and the value formatter tests that are focused on the actual formatter. Okay, I'm happy. I think most of that can go. How's R2 do? Infinity and NaN, yes. CALC 2310. I think this was called exceptional numbers. Okay. Could do parentheses. I felt necessary to get them so we could get that negative number for testing, but then we moved a level down. So I think we'll keep it there. Yeah, this will be quick. Well, I really should have spotted that value stuff because, I mean, really, like value objects, you really want to compare them as their own object. That's part of the test of the value object nature of it to make sure that it handles equatable well and stuff. So, yeah, should have caught on to that one pretty quick. I even call it value, like, okay. Operator versus entry. Okay, so we got half an hour. Let's refactor. I don't know, input negative numbers. Let's talk about what's needed there. I'm not really sure. So what my intuition is I want to make this one, I want to complicate this removing the last operator. So if you say 7 times -3, that minus sign, it looks like a subtraction, but it's not. And yeah, so it's I want to change it into a negate. But then when you go to evaluate it, it's like you got to be pushing and popping. No, I believe not, because we do everything from the input buffer. So we're only looking at the length of the input buffer or the contents of the input buffer for a given character, for a given operator or digit or whatever comes in. And so that I think is safe. At least that's my attempt. And I think really most of it we negated because, okay, expression can't end with an operator. That's probably good. Where's the start? No, I think we lost something. If we just say +5, I feel like somebody should catch on to that. We do remove last if on it. I think I kind of deferred that because we were talking about should we let you put if you just say 1 + 2 equals, you get 3, and then you could say +7 equals and get 10. I think the negation stuff makes that harder. All right, so I think on the capture side, what would happen is certain circumstances I detect that the previous value is in negative. The previous thing is an operator. If I do a minus, I don't know, it's kind of weird. You can't say star star or star plus or star divided, but you can say star minus. Minus minus is a little weird, but legal. Yeah, so I think there's two sides of this. One is making sure we're forming a legal expression as we enter it, and the other is making sure that we know how to evaluate it when we get there. Now, the evaluate, what's the expression? So, I guess if you push that operator, negate, does it have a precedence? We're gonna have to figure that out. I mean, really, it's like the top precedence, but it's also unary and that. But I think if you say -7, I think we're going to push minus on the stack and push 7 on the stack. I don't know if I can see that in here. Right, so we go through the endings. If we get minus, I think we're just going to push it on the stack. Just like if you got 3 times 2 plus 4, you push the star, and the plus comes in and you say, are you higher than me? Oh, you better do your job. Our negate is going to be the highest priority, so it should just push. Yeah, I'm not. I think that all sounds like it will hang together to me. All right, so I'm not sure where I was going other than putting off doing. Yeah, I guess what I'm doing is convincing myself that this is a doable job, and we probably will delete this. If you start an operator, you should load. We talked about using the finger one to point to the thing above it and say use that instead. Error field. Keypad constants. Yeah, I'm not sure where those go. Let's deal with these two. Okay. Operator versus entry. I don't know. Keypad constants. Let's go see those. I think the only people who should be using these are the ones that are dealing with the screen. Okay, so we're going to check each one. Keypad and the content view. Okay, that's a test. So yes, he can use that. This one. Same deal. Mostly our entries no longer have strings in them, so they don't have to worry about do they have the right multiply operator or any of that. Okay, now this one, entry. Entry. Well, this is, this is the output side of our expression. Well, I think he really should be keypad.add and keypad.subtract. Okay, now whether, I mean, there's nothing that says because the keypad has this plus, we can't use that plus on the output. But on the other hand, they are somewhat coordinated. Yeah, okay, let's keep going. Who else? Keypad operator. Okay, this one, yeah, this one I think can go switch to being entries instead of names. Yeah, okay. You are calling operator.make with entry.description. So let's make this thing take an entry. Okay. Entry of entry, and we'll return make of entry dot description. Okay, and then I want to make this private. Well, it's just going to take us here. Operand dot make entry. What? Operator. Oh, these have to be the same if they're going to be that. Well, okay. Keypad.add. Subtract. And that is a string, so we don't need to. Yeah, they're all going away in a moment. Okay. Yeah, that should still be fine. Okay, and now I'm going to duplicate this. All right, and now we're entries. So switch entry of case plus multiply. Well, how about plus? Add. Okay, add. Subtract, multiply, divide. Okay, default. And the name, nobody ever looks at it. Okay, now I don't know if this is still I don't know if operator's pulling its weight. We pulled precedence out already, right? This one can go away. Okay. Now make. Let's see if we can pull out evaluate. All right, who calls this? Oh no, somebody must. Expression makes an entry. Okay, I mean, a thing we could do, right? I mean, these things could tell us their precedence. Okay. Let's make sure we're green at this moment. Did I already push? I can't remember. We make operator work from entry rather than string. Okay, that's a step forward. I guess I'm wondering if my notion of making these flat is getting in the way. Like, what if we just had something that was like operate? Or maybe it's binary operation because we got unary operation coming soon to a theater near you. If it were binary operation, and you would pass in the actual operator, and then this thing would know, it would have a value with the precedence, and it would know how to evaluate. It'd be another enum. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. So if this were an enum, excuse me. No, I think he's so close to something. I feel like there's a little breakthrough I can make here. Okay, so the idea would be entries would just say binary op, and then they would pass in the operator, which needs a precedence and an evaluation function. And if, okay, what if we make these actual operators, operators. All right, so if value, right, how do you do those? It's Swift free define operator. I think you make little static functions. Hopefully this just tells me. Yeah. I just say operator. It's sort of like a function, I think. No. Creating a custom operator. Here it is. Infix operator. Okay. Right. Yeah, you do the two values. Okay. Let's do infix. Okay, operator plus, make it function plus from value to value gives you a value. All right, now this is LHS dot plus RHS. Yeah, it did an enum. Are they a common thing? That's a good question. Let's see where operator goes and then decide. My inclination is probably not, but say you're right more often than me. All right, so minus subtract minus. Okay, operation times and divide. I guess I was considering putting that divided by sign, but I think I'll drive myself crazy having to find it on the keyboard all the time. Okay, so now I have those. So back here, operator, I can change that to A plus B. All right, that should build. Okay. Operators should be surrounded by a single white space when defining them. Should be static. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that too at one point. I guess we're going to do it like that. Is that going to shut it up? Uh-huh. Might only be declared on a type. Is that... I pretty much only declare a file scope. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Ambiguous declaration for operator. Really? I was kind of surprised it didn't complain earlier. I guess if you use question mark, it's got to make sure the two sides are right, but if not, it doesn't normally care. Oh. Why is that ambiguous? Maybe this example's not leading me quite right. Function, operator symbol, parameters, operator logic. Yes. Oh. Global, we must first define notation. Okay, for class or struct. Static, I don't know what notation is. Static func. Yeah. Okay, I don't think I need those because as long as they're static. Okay, so these are misleading the compiler. Oh, and these probably don't need to worry about that. Okay, so this, I also think I can now just say plus. Right. Okay, this is going to make things a little simpler. Times divide. Now this, it's just going to return the first argument. It's kind of a can't happen. And maybe this goes away if we make this thing its own enum, which I think is where we're headed. Okay, I think that helps. All right. Value goes to value. You can pass this in. Okay. Right. So if operator, if you declare an operator with a precedence and a value, then I think you've made your point. So right now, nobody creates operators, only this. Okay, and then who calls this? I think that's the thing we can. Operator equals make from an entry. It's a known binary operator case. Okay, let's give these. Like, what if I give this an operator? I might need to fold them together first. Okay, so should get some complaints. Right. Okay, so these are the only places doing this. I lost my operator. Operator. I should be able to give them their precedence and function right there. I mean, that is that. Keypad. He needs an operator. And he wants slash. Well, I shouldn't do that one. I should do plus first. Add is an operator precedence plus. Okay. Expected expression. Close the key. Okay. Well, I know subtract is the same, except for minus. Okay, and then multiply. Multiply is precedence 5 and star. Divide is precedence 5. Evaluate slash. Okay. I think that's legit. This is tests. Okay, that was Let's make a constant for this. Okay, multiply. Press that's 5 and multiply star. Okay, now let's go back to operator. I don't think anybody's calling this. Oh no, we do have a place that is. It seems like more than I want. Right, this one make entry. We know it's an operator. Now, this is what I'm wondering if I can do. And I don't think I can. Yeah. Operator must be bound in every pattern. I feel like it is. Or this thing I have to do it up there too. I want to do this quickly. Let's let's do this. Binary operator. Okay, that seems legit. Operator then. Entry. Well, what's that binary? And this is let the operator. And we're going to return the operator. Okay. I'm going to inline this eventually. Okay. Let's see. So anybody who uses this, they get back their operator. All right. Nothing should be broken. Ugh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, now we know why. Let the operator. Okay. This is the thing that knows. Knows its type. Oh man. Let's see. I don't see a way to not have that name in there that I deleted 20 minutes ago. Var name of string. I'm going to take the cheap way for a minute here because these aren't really the right owners. Notice that star, that divide, and a question mark. Okay. Rate operator. Okay. Right. Okay. Whoops. I guess I got a little. Okay, now. Binary, the operator, return the operator.name. Okay. Now this one, we're going to take these back out. Okay, we're going to add binary op. Okay. I'm going to duplicate this case. Okay, so the operator, we don't need to make it because we already have it. Okay. This is actually nicer. Now this name is just in here. Multiply. Let's try that here. Did I mess that one up too? Yeah. Okay. 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 Couple minutes over, but all right. I think we're all set up to do something tomorrow. So make a new entry binary that works with an operator. All right. And the good thing going on then is, I think in Keypad, I was bugged that I was passing this string for this name all over the place. But now that's only known here. Okay. And this mapping basically from the key says, okay, you're going to form, it should be a binary operator, but you're going to form that with this name that matches the key name, and that's what you print. So that solves that problem of those being spread around. All right, and I think at this point we just had to get rid of all the uses of these and switch them to binary, and I believe everything will work. So we'll pick up there tomorrow, and let's see. It is much nicer, and I'm so happy that this name is not going in multiple places. So it comes out of our print, it pulls it from the operator. It's going to be really nice. Anyway, tomorrow we'll pick up there, 2 to 4:30 Eastern, 6 to 8:30 p.m. UTC, and then I'm traveling on Thursdays, so tomorrow will be the last day we work this week. But I'm very sure we'll get through this operator stuff, and I think we'll try and get the negate going. I don't think, I mean, that look today kind of convinced me it shouldn't be too bad. So we'll pick up there. And thanks for joining. Thanks for the feedback and comments, Mudshark666, and catch you and others in another time. See you tomorrow, I hope. Bye-bye.